A ritual, not just a drink. Imagine waking up on a chilly morning. The world outside is still, the silence broken only by the hum of your alarm. You roll out of bed, head still foggy from sleep, but there's something in the air, something that promises to make today different, something familiar. You grab your coat and keys, and before you know it, you're stepping into the local Starbucks. It's not just the drink you're after, it's the feeling you get when you walk through that door. The warmth that hits you like a hug, the rich aroma of coffee beans grinding, the sound of espresso machines steaming milk. This isn't just caffeine, it's your moment of peace, your little escape. You don't just crave a drink, you crave the ritual. That's Starbucks, a place where it's never just about the coffee, it's about what that cup represents, the experience, the journey to experience. Let's rewind. It's 1971. Three men, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker, open a small store in Seattle. Their mission? To sell premium coffee beans for home brewing. It's humble beginnings and not what we know today. Starbucks wasn't born as a cafe. It was born as a supplier of high-quality beans. The original concept wasn't coffee shop. It was a quiet specialty store catering to coffee aficionados. But in the 1980s, Howard Schultz walked into the picture. Schultz wasn't just looking at the beans. He saw something deeper. He saw the potential for Starbucks to become more than just a place to buy coffee. It could be a space for people to connect, unwind, and create a personal experience. Schultz wasn't trying to replicate the corner diner or a simple coffee shop. He wanted to create something new, a third place, separate from home and work, where people could not just drink coffee, but experience life. He wasn't selling coffee. He was selling a feeling, a lifestyle. The power of place and design step inside any Starbucks. The decor, the layout, the atmosphere. Everything is carefully crafted to make you feel welcome. Comfortable chairs are set in inviting, spacious areas. Large tables beckon people to gather and socialize or work. There are quiet corners for introspection, and every corner is designed to make you feel like you're a part of something, not just a customer. The lighting isn't too harsh. The music is calming, often instrumental, nothing overwhelming. You walk in, and immediately the stresses of the day start to fade. The baristas greet you with a smile, asking how your day is going. It's not a transaction, it's a moment of connection. Starbucks has turned its stores into living rooms for the world, an extension of your home, your office, or even your favorite hangout spot. Everything about Starbucks design makes you want to stay longer. You might walk in for just a coffee, but the longer you linger, the deeper the connection. It's a subtle invitation to relax, enjoy, and be present in the moment. The customization factor. Now let's talk about the drink itself. When you think of a Starbucks order, what do you think of? A venti iced caramel macchiato? A hot chai latte with extra foam? That's the beauty of Starbucks. It's more than just coffee, it's your coffee. You decide how it's made, down to the last detail. Want it dairy-free? Want extra shots of espresso? Do you prefer it hot, iced, or blended? Starbucks doesn't just serve you coffee, they serve you your coffee, the one that fits your mood, your preferences, your personal style. This level of personalization creates a deep sense of ownership. It's not just about caffeine anymore. It's about crafting an experience that's uniquely yours. You're not just a customer, you're an active participant in the process. The secret ingredient, the Starbucks community. If you've ever been to a Starbucks, you know that it's more than just a place to grab a coffee. It's about the community, the people, the connections. Starbucks doesn't just serve drinks, they build relationships. When you walk into your local Starbucks, there's a sense of familiarity. The barista might remember your name, they might even know your order by heart. There's a sense of comfort in knowing that you're seen and valued. But it's not just the people behind the counter who create this atmosphere, it's the customers as well. The Starbucks community is a shared experience. You see people from all walks of life, business people, students, travelers, and even tourists. Yet they all share one thing in common. They're part of the same ritual, the same culture. Starbucks has created a space where people feel like they belong, even if they've never met before. It's not just about the coffee, it's about the connections made over that cup. People gather, talk, laugh, work, and even dream together. Starbucks has built a culture of community where everyone is welcome, and every coffee order is an invitation to become part of something larger than yourself. A global brand, locally relevant. One of the most fascinating aspects of Starbucks is how it transcends geographical boundaries. Walk into a Starbucks in Paris, New York, Tokyo, or Dubai, you'll find the same welcoming atmosphere, the same drinks, and the same level of service. But at the same time, Starbucks knows how to adapt to local cultures. In China, you might find a red bean frappuccino, a nod to local tastes. In the Middle East, flavors like rose water and saffron make an appearance. Starbucks has an uncanny ability to tailor its offerings to regional preferences while maintaining its core brand identity. This flexibility allows the brand to remain globally recognized, yet locally relevant. Branding, more than just a logo. You've seen the Green Mermaid logo countless times. It's iconic, it's familiar, and it's a symbol of more than just coffee. It's a status symbol, a reflection of your taste and values. Holding a Starbucks cup isn't just about the caffeine, it's about the image it projects. When you hold that cup, you're not just holding a drink, you're holding a symbol of quality, luxury, and self-care. But Starbucks doesn't stop there. They've made it a point to include their customers in the process. With loyalty programs and digital rewards, they encourage people to become not just buyers, but members of a club. The Starbucks Rewards program turns every transaction into a partnership, making you feel like you're more than just a paying customer. You're part of an exclusive group with special perks. Why you're willing to pay more. Let's face it, Starbucks isn't cheap. A cup of coffee there is significantly more expensive than the local corner shop or a home-brewed cup. Yet millions of people continue to pay that premium. Why? Because they're not just paying for coffee, they're paying for the experience. Starbucks has tapped into a powerful psychological principle known as perceived value. When you walk into a Starbucks, you're not just buying coffee, you're buying into an experience. You're buying a moment of peace, an escape from the ordinary, a feeling of belonging. People are willing to pay more because they feel they're getting more. Starbucks has mastered the art of making the ordinary feel extraordinary. The drink isn't the only thing that's being sold, it's the moment, the atmosphere, the lifestyle. When you buy Starbucks, you're buying a piece of that world. The bigger picture, why it works. So why does Starbucks succeed where other coffee shops might fail? It's because Starbucks is about so much more than just a drink. It's about what the drink represents. A moment of indulgence, a brief escape, a connection with a larger community. It's about personalization, culture, and belonging. Starbucks has tapped into something fundamental in human nature. We all seek connection, comfort, and control over our own lives. Starbucks gives us all of that in the form of a simple cup of coffee. And in doing so, they've created a global brand that's more than just a business, it's a lifestyle. Next time you step into a Starbucks, take a moment to think. It's not just a coffee shop. It's a sanctuary, a community, and a reflection of your personal taste. And that's why, year after year, people continue to line up for that perfect cup. If this made you see Starbucks in a whole new way, give it a like, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell. We've got more brand stories coming your way every week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.